Almost half a century since man first walked on the moon, there are plans to build a human outpost orbiting our satellite. Such an outpost is intended to support a crew of 4 astronauts for up to 60 days in cislunar space, the region around the moon. It would allow them to operate robots on the moon's surface and analyze moon rocks, as well as provide a base for deep space trips to Mars, for example. The plan is the brainchild of Lockheed Martin's Space Systems division. The division is looking at ways to use NASA's Orion capsule as a cislunar base as part of NASA's Next Space Technologies for Exploration Partnerships, Next Step, projects. Josh Hopkins, space architect at Lockheed Martin, told Space.com's Leonard David that the base could be used as a place from which to operate robots on the moon, as well as receive lunar samples before they are shipped back to Earth, and even as a laboratory. Unlike the International Space Station, ISS, there would be no need for orbit change maneuvers, because the outpost would remain in a stable cislunar orbit for thousands of years. This means it would operate with a high degree of autonomy and little ground support, making it more affordable to run. The fact the Orion capsule will have communication systems and life support systems means these are already designed, which will also help keep costs down. However, the outpost would be outside the Earth's protective magnetic field, 1,000 times further from the Earth than the ISS, so experts will have to work out how to limit astronauts' exposure to higher levels of radiation. Other challenges include developing techniques and operations, how to bring up spare parts for the outpost, and how to deal with emergencies, he said. It's likely it would take several phases to build such a base. We're looking at getting something up and operating in cislunar space relatively soon, but also be able to bring additional generations of technology up after first launch, Dr. Hopkins said. The base could work as a test run for the equipment needed for crewed Mars missions, which would be 1,000 times further away from than the moon is from Earth. William Pratt, Next Step Study Manager at Lockheed Martin, said NASA is interested in a habitat that can evolve module by module, so that it becomes closer to a system that could be used in a transit system to get humans to Mars. Something that is important for NASA and for our team is to get that toehold in cislunar space, he said.